This is estate planning attorney Jason Lindamood, and today I want to talk about whether or not the person that we designate as the guardian of our children in our will has to, by law, take them if we die. Now that may sound like a fairly silly question, but sometimes it comes up, so I want you to follow me on this for a second. If we have minor children, one of the provisions that we're going to want to make certain to include in our will is determining what happens to the kids if both, for instance, me and my spouse die at the same time, right? In other words, a simultaneous death situation. The answer, as you probably already know, is that no. The person or persons that we designate as guardian is not going to be legally bound to take on that responsibility, which, when you think about it, makes sense. So, what this means for us is that we need to have those conversations with our loved ones before we do our estate planning and before we start naming guardians for our children in our wills. Because the bottom line is that the person that we name simply serves to let the probate court know what our wishes are, so that there's no litigation about who gets the kids if something happened to both of us or things of that nature. So it's super important for us to be on the same page with that person or persons and make sure that they are more than willing to take on that role should the need arise. In other words, it shouldn't be a surprise to our loved ones that we've named in our will as the guardian of our kids that they are indeed named. We want to have those conversations beforehand to make sure that, once again, everybody's on the same page with that. I know it seems obvious, but again, these things have come up during probate, and that's not the time for us to start figuring those things out. So that's all I have for today. If this video was helpful to you and you're in a position to like, share, or comment on it, that is always greatly appreciated. Talk to you soon.